In this video, we go over 5 great pieces of gear around $600 for DJs and producers. Find out which ones those are coming up. Thank you for watching PDot TV, where you'll find tips, tricks, and tutorials for DJs and music performers. Now let's get into the video. So the first item we have up is the Arturia Mini Brute 2 analog synthesizer. Now this is probably one of my favorite kind of smaller size analog synthesizers that are currently out. Now this isn't necessarily like a mini synthesizer like the Micro Brute. This one is, you know, a normal 25 keyboard kind of sized synthesizer. And what I really love about this one, besides all the knobs and faders that you found on the original Mini Brute, was the fact that they added that patch bay to the right side at the top that you can see right there. So this allows you to do a lot of different modulations and gives you the kind of hint at what it's like to have something like a modular synthesizer where you can plug one item into another and kind of come up with your own kind of signal chain. And that's such a powerful tool and something that you really haven't seen, at least lately, in the synthesizer world. So big ups to Arturia for adding that to this. And what's really nice about the Mini Brute 2 is currently it's on sale for just around 600 bucks. That's about $50 off in the US for this awesome analog synthesizer. And next up we have another analog synthesizer, and this is the Moog Mother 32 semi-modular analog synthesizer. Now just like the Mini Brute 2 that we just looked at, this does have another patch bay on the side, but because this is kind of like a semi-modular, it doesn't have a keyboard on it, and you'd have to, you know, have this in a rack or just like on your desk. It's more of a desktop synth where you'd have your own keyboard of your choosing to use with it, but that's okay because Moog is known for their great build quality and awesome sound, and this is a really good value in my opinion as far as getting into the Moog ecosystem and getting something that's powerful and something that's so flexible, especially with that patch bay that's on the right side as well. So you can get some really cool sounds out of this and really freak it and make it your own using the patch bay as well as all the knobs and just the overall nice Moog sound quality and build quality. Definitely worth the 600 bucks. And to stay on the Moog train, this is the Moog DFAM, otherwise known as Drummer from Another Mother. Now this is kind of like the brother, or I guess son, of the synth that we just looked at, and this is the analog percussion synthesizer that goes along with the Mother 32. So if you're looking for analog drum sounds and you want something that's going to be rich and like just purely analog and something that's going to fit in the sound of the Mother 32, this is a perfect accompaniment. So again, for right around 600 bucks, you get an awesome fully analog sound with that awesome build quality from Moog, and just overall the aesthetic matches and the sound will match as well. Now switching gears to computer production, we have probably my favorite current groovebox for your computer, and that is the Native Instruments Machina MK3. Now this is just a great all-around groovebox and really, in my opinion, took the Machina to the next level because it fixed the one thing that was my gripe with Native Instruments Machina, and that's the fact that it didn't have an audio interface and that you needed to buy that separate. So they finally added it in, and this takes the nice color screens from the Machina Studio and just kind of makes it in a nice, compact, just regular Machina footprint piece of gear. And honestly, this is probably my favorite Machina hardware that they've come out with so far, even more than the Studio or even like the Micro. This is it in my opinion. It's just a nice form factor, nice amount of buttons and knobs, nice screens, and like I mentioned, the addition of the audio interface is a game changer. So if you're looking for a groovebox and you've been thinking about maybe going MPC, maybe going Machina, maybe even picking up something like an Ableton Push, I would definitely take a serious look at the Machina Mark III because this is a great value, as well as comes with some great sound and comes with some powerful software as well. And finally, you know I gotta throw one DJ piece of gear in there, and this is currently my DJ controller of choice. This is the Pioneer DJ DDJ SR2. Now yeah, this is a little bit over 600 bucks, but for the money, this is probably still at this price point the best DJ controller that you can get as far as build quality, as far as functionality, as far as the sound card. This thing is just pretty much top notch. What I love about this is besides the, you know, Pioneer DJ controller build quality that we're used to at this end and the higher end, the fact that this has DVS support. So if you start out with this, you can add in CDJs or turntables later, which is a game changer for, you know, beginning DJs out there that, you know, just maybe this is all they can afford right now, but they want to, you know, add more to their craft and get to the point where they're playing in clubs, in bars, in lounges where they have the normal, you know, industry standard setup. This allows that kind of flexibility to have them grow as a DJ as time progresses. So if you're looking for an entry-level piece of gear and maybe you have passion for DJing, but you don't have the cash to get into all the higher end gear, this is a great point of entry. So if you've been thinking about a DJ controller and around this price point, definitely give the SR2 a solid look. So that's a look at 5 great pieces of gear, around $600 for DJs and producers. If you're interested in purchasing any of those, links can be found down below in the description. And as always, if you found this video useful, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, go ahead and click right here to subscribe to this channel, or if you'd like to watch more content, go and click on that video right there. And thank you for watching PDot TV, where you'll find tips, tricks, and tutorials for DJs and music performers. See you next time.